Hi everybody, I hope that this finds you well today. I received a comment from a viewer who has a question. This comes to us from Breal6924. She wants advice on how to tell her story and to not upset other people. Honestly, the best thing you can do is share what you feel like you want to share. Always make sure before posting anything that could be triggering to others, make sure that in your title you post like trigger warning or some sort of warning of like this video contains like sexual abuse or physical abuse or whatever it is you're talking about. So like the viewers have the option to go, oh, this has something that might trigger me. I don't want to watch it. Or maybe it prepares them. So, okay, so she's going to talk about this topic. Okay, I got to prepare myself for this, and then they'll either choose to watch it or they won't. Just the more transparent you can be about what your video is going to be about, the more likely you are to get viewers, and the less likely you are that you will trigger people. You definitely don't want to come out swinging with your story and not like give a heads up of, hey, this is going to have like this content in it. Or even when you start, like you can put that in your title also, but then also when you start your video, you could be like, I just want to remind you, this video will contain this and this, whatever it's pertaining to, and then say, so, I'm just wanting to reiterate, you know, if you are sensitive, if you might be triggered by this content, if anything might upset you, please view this at your own transgression. Do not watch this if you may become triggered by it, because I'm not going to be responsible for what happens to your mental health from watching my content. You see what I'm saying? Like, when I started posting my content, it was a while ago. Like I started posting over a year ago, and I recently, like within the last, I don't know, 6 months, had to go back and put in my titles like trigger warnings and things like that, because I didn't think about when I was telling my little stories how it could trigger other people. And so I didn't do that at the beginning of my videos, and I wish that I did. But I put them in my titles, and hopefully people look at the title before they watch the content, and so that I'm not triggering people. My new content that I will be coming up with soon. Right now I'm doing a lot of work with my band. I'm a lead singer, and so I'm really busy right now. So like when I'm able to get a moment of free time, I'm planning to restart telling more of my story and doing more content like that. So I will be then putting in my disclaimer at the beginning and the title, you know, warning, trigger warnings. And then when I start my videos, I will also discuss about this is going to pertain sexual abuse or domestic violence or gun abuse or gun violence, or, you know, stuff like that. So, so yeah, just, if you're worried about upsetting people, just give a heads up before you dive into the video. You can't control how other people are going to react. All you can do is give them a warning, and then they choose whether or not they're going to proceed with that. As for what to share, whatever makes you comfortable. I know this is a very hard thing to do, to be so vulnerable to other people and their criticism and bullying, and you may receive that. I get that on a daily basis. I don't even care. It's just nothing anybody can say to me is gonna hurt me worse than what I've been through. So like literally just know that you will probably get some nasty people saying nasty things to you, just in one ear out the other. Just if they are bullying you, there's something wrong with them, not you. There's something that you said that or did or are doing that they are jealous of, or that they feel maybe called out on. Maybe they are abusing other people. Maybe they are doing something that you are talking about, and so they feel like you're talking to them, or you are attacking them, so they want to attack you. You see what I'm saying? Like, I hope that makes sense. But basically, anybody that attacks you, whether it's verbally, physically, emotionally, whatever, they have the problem. It's not you. So just be prepared that you will get trolls. You will get people that will be nasty. And a lot of times my trolls don't even have anything to do with my content. It's the fact that I'm overweight. Like, they think that I don't know that I'm overweight. Like, okay, whatever. But I mean, if you watch my earlier stuff, I was a lot bigger, and I am working on that, you know. So I'm just saying, when you open yourself up to the public, you have to be prepared that the public will probably, you'll get a lot of support back, but you'll probably also get a lot of people that are going to be mean, to put it nicely. So basically, share what you feel you can share. If you feel it's too detailed or too triggering, then maybe don't share it right now. Maybe just give a watered down version and see how your audience reacts. If you get support, if you get a good response, then maybe add in a little more of the harder things to talk about and see how your audience reacts. Or you can just go for it like I do and just put the warnings up, and then just go from there. Like with me, I don't really hold back on things because I feel it's more cathartic, and it's also helpful to those who have been through things to maybe understand, like if they've been through similar things, like, and you give details of some things, and they can relate, like, oh, okay, so she has been through this on this kind of level, and like you can kind of like connect with them on a more intimate level, if that's the right way to say it. I don't really know. Or of course, the details always have the tendency to make people go, oh my god, that just triggered me, and then they leave. So but you just never know. Like you can't please everybody, unfortunately. Like you've got to do what you feel is what you need to do. Like if you want to be detailed, do it. It's your story. You have the right to share what happened to you. You have the right to say whatever you want to say, and to share everything that you want to share. It's completely and totally up to you. Your comfort level, your just what personally feels good to you. Like, and again, it's really hard to talk about all of this stuff to people you don't even know. You have no idea who's going to watch your stuff. You have no idea how they're going to react. You have no idea what they're going to say to you, if they're going to be supportive, if they're going to be nasty. It's just part of the internet. If you want to, my hair keeps blowing on my face. If you want to open up and share your story, and I do encourage you to do that, because us survivors need to spread the word of, abuse and what happens behind closed doors. Because even though it's becoming more aware, like people are becoming more aware that abuse happens and whatnot, I don't think that they still fully understand just what exactly people are going through. And so my opinion is, the more detailed you are, the more people can understand and relate to each individual survivor that tells their story and shares their details, their whatever they're comfortable with, honestly. Because, and I'm not saying you have to say everything, because again, it's totally up to you. What you feel you can handle other people knowing is what you should share. Don't ever let anybody tell you that, oh, that you shouldn't share, that's too much, or whatever. Like, this is your story. You lived through this. This is what happened to you, and you shouldn't be silenced for it. And again, if people don't like it, if people can't handle it, and you gave your disclaimers, then that is on them for watching the content and continuing to either be triggered or upset by your content. You can't control that. They have the ability to, close out the story and go somewhere else. And I'm not trying to be harsh or brutal about that. It's just a sad reality. People have the rights to choose what they want to watch, listen to, do, react, yada yada yada. And so I'm just saying that, you do what makes you feel comfortable, because ultimately it's your story and you have the right to share your voice and your story and what you've been through. And you have the right to have support and caring people to reply to and to talk to. And I am honored that you asked me this question and that I have been able to respond to you. I hope that my advice has been helpful. If it has not, please ask me another question and I will happily make you another video, or just answer in the comments if that's what you would rather me do. If you would like to reach out to me more privately, let me know in the comments and I can give you an accessible way to reach me privately. Anyway, everybody, I hope that you take care, be blessed, and be real. You are so brave, and I am so proud of you for wanting to do this. Take care, sweetheart, and you got this. You can do it. Bye.